You ever walk into a room and feel like all eyes are on you, but no one says a word? It's not in your head. There's something about you, an invisible pull. You don't try to shine, but somehow you still glow. This video is for you. Because the truth is, some women don't need to shout to be noticed. They carry a quiet kind of power that lingers, long after they've gone. But first, let me tell you a story. I had a friend, Alex. She wasn't loud or flashy. Yes, she was beautiful, but it was more than that. It was the way she walked into a room, the calm in her voice, the strength in her silence. One evening at a cafe, a stranger smiled at her, then quickly looked away. That's when I realized Alex had no idea just how magnetic she really was. She didn't try to be captivating, she just was. And maybe, just maybe, you're more like Alex than you know. Here are 12 signs you have that same quiet, irresistible charm. 1. You don't need to try too hard. You're not obsessing over every detail before heading out. You wear what feels right. You walk like you own the moment, even if your life isn't picture perfect. And that ease? That's what draws people in. Confidence without trying too hard. It's magnetic. 2. You have a quiet kind of confidence. You don't need to be the loudest voice in the room. You're calm, composed, and secure in who you are. You don't seek approval. You know your worth. And that quiet self-assurance, people feel it. They respect it. 3. Your eyes tell a story. People get lost in your gaze because it holds depth. Your eyes speak volumes about your journey, your heart, your soul. They don't just look at you. They feel seen by you, and that leaves an impression. 4. You're in tune with your emotions. You're not just hearing people, you're feeling them. You understand emotions on a deeper level. People open up around you because your empathy creates safety, and that kind of presence, rare. 5. You treat everyone with respect. Whether it's the barista or the CEO, you show up with kindness. You make people feel valued, not judged, and people never forget how you made them feel. That silent respect, it echoes long after you're gone. 6. You don't let fear stop you. You feel the fear, but you move anyway. You take chances. You try. You grow. And others, they admire your quiet bravery, even if they never say it out loud. 7. You're comfortable with silence. You don't rush to fill empty spaces. You know silence isn't awkward. It's intimate. You're at peace with yourself. And that peace puts others at ease too. 8. You know how to be present. When you're with someone, you're with them. No distractions, just full attention. And in a noisy world, that kind of focus feels like magic. 9. Your laughter lights up a room. You don't just laugh, you feel it. It's real. It's contagious. Your joy reminds people to enjoy life, and they want to be around that energy. 10. You make people feel like they belong. You have this gift of making anyone feel accepted. No pretenses, no judgment, just warmth and welcome. In your presence, people feel like they've found their place. 11. You always know the right thing to say. You don't speak just to speak. Your words hit home. You say what people need to hear, gently, wisely, truthfully, and they remember it. 12. You're deeply self-aware. Add this if you want to round out the 12. You know your strengths and your shadows. You reflect, you grow, you learn, and that level of emotional maturity, unforgettable. 12. You're not afraid to walk alone. You don't depend on a crowd to validate your worth. Whether it's walking into a cafe alone, traveling solo, or just choosing your own path in life, your independence is striking. That self-reliance is rare and powerful. People notice your strength, even in your silence, and they wonder what it is that makes you so sure of yourself. 13. You speak with intention. You're not the type to ramble just to fill space. When you speak, people listen. Why? Because your words carry weight. They're not empty. They're thoughtful, real, and honest. Whether you're sharing wisdom or offering comfort, what you say matters. That authenticity draws people in without even trying. 14. You're deeply curious about the world. There's a light behind your eyes. A hunger to learn, to explore, to understand more. You ask deep questions. You listen with intent. You see beyond the surface. That depth is magnetic because it's rare. People are used to small talk. With you, it's soul talk. 15. You have boundaries and you honor them. You're kind, yes, but you're also not a pushover. You know how to say no, and you don't let people walk all over you. That balance of warmth and strength is captivating. People respect you because you respect yourself. 16. You carry your past with grace. You've been through things, maybe more than most know, but you don't let your past define you. You've grown from it. It lives in your eyes, in your wisdom, in your empathy. People can sense it. They feel the strength in your softness, and they admire you, even if they don't know why. 17. You dress for you. Your style isn't dictated by trends or outside opinions. You wear what makes you feel good, and it shows. There's something alluring about someone who isn't trying to impress anyone, yet ends up standing out anyway. 18. You uplift others without needing the spotlight. You cheer people on. You celebrate their wins. And you do it quietly, without expecting anything in return. That kind of silent encouragement, it's unforgettable. People remember how you made them feel. Strong, supported, seen. 19. You trust your intuition. You might not always have logical explanations for your decisions, but you've learned to trust that gut feeling. That inner knowing guides you. And it shows. There's a confidence in your choices, even when others don't understand them right away. 20. You're not trying to be unforgettable. And that's exactly why you are. You're not putting on a show. You're not chasing attention. You're just you. Raw, real, radiant. And that's what makes people pause when you walk by. They feel something they can't explain. And even after you've gone, your presence lingers. So, if you've ever felt like people notice you without quite knowing why, if you've ever sensed eyes on you in the quietest moments, this wasn't in your head. You've got something powerful, rare, beautiful. And here's the best part. You don't need to change a single thing. Before you go, here's your special gift. A 5-minute guided affirmation track to help you embrace your quiet confidence. Check the description below to listen and remind yourself just how magnetic you truly are. And if you felt seen today, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Join Mind Matters, and share this with someone who needs to hear it.